Hey Jody, thank you so much for filling out your forms. What I want to do in this video is from your forms and from what we talked about on your call this week, just putting together kind of your step-by-step plan for success. Okay, and so first and foremost, everything that I'm going to show you today on this screen, you now have access to. Okay, so I registered you for the VIP weight loss system. And you can find this on the Practice Better portal that you created a username and password to log into, or you can get it in an app on your phone. So if you haven't downloaded the app yet, go ahead and pause this and do that now. Okay. So what I want to do, first and foremost, you're seeing this, and so you've seen the chat box, but this is where the chat box is located on your phone. It'll be in the bottom right hand corner, but this is where our team is going to be communicating with you about your peptides, about your food journal, and if you have any questions or concerns relating to your health, you can use this chat box. Okay. So really then let's get started. You filled out your forms. I'm going to show you a couple of things I want to really focus in and hone in on for your plan here shortly. But most importantly, you did receive a link to this video right here, this onboarding video. So if you can go ahead, if you haven't watched this, please do watch this. This is an overview of our program, and we'll just kind of give you an idea of everything we're going to be accomplishing today. The second thing you're going to see over in this content overview is an onboarding checklist. It can be overwhelming when you're first starting something, and there's a lot of things to remember. So we've created this checklist for you, so you can go ahead and print this off and go ahead and check the boxes as you go. And so what I would like to do now is actually just go ahead and go through this checklist. So you're seeing number one here, you're setting up your appointment with Dr. Melissa, and you have already done that. Sounds like you have your labs set up and ready to go. And so she'll be receiving those so that when you meet with her next Friday, she will have those. And don't worry about anything there. All that information will be sent over to us, and we will be able to take care of all of that for you to get your peptides ready and drawn up. Okay. Second thing that you can start on today. Okay, so what can you start taking action on? Step 2 and step 3, you're going to go in here. Here's the meal plan. I'm going to have you walk through each of these and the prep week. And so a total of a little bit more than 20 to 25 minutes for both of these. But really go ahead and walk through each of these. What you're going to see is when you click on this, there's a short video, and then there's also kind of like a little handout that goes with the videos. Okay, so you can either view or download these, but it'll just kind of walk you through kind of what we talked about, but you can also print these off so you have them at your fingertips. Okay. So snack ideas, the meal plan, portion guidelines, how we're pairing our foods together. This 333 meal tip video is really, really helpful, especially to eliminate the overwhelm when you're just getting started. And then, of course, our recipe book. I saw that in your intake form. You're talking about some different foods you like. Sounds like a lot of the foods you like, we actually do have in this program. We're just going to kind of tweak them slightly so that they work towards helping your body lose fat and boost your metabolism. Okay, so go ahead and check that out. Let's go back up here to this onboarding checklist. All right. So you're going to go through and watch, go through step 2 and 3. Step 4 is watching the phase 1 videos. So phase 1 videos talks about the 6 foundational habits of weight loss. So each of these has a short video. So what is the habit? Why is it important? And how are you going to be implementing it? So please do watch these videos as well. You can get started with all of your phase 1 habits now. Your phase 1 technically for your the first week of your 12 weeks doesn't start until you take your first peptide. However, get started with phase 1. We want you using your meal plan, implementing these habits, because you are going to feel fabulous and can get results. And especially this is important to be on that meal plan for a good 4 days or more before you start taking your peptide for best results. Okay. In the phase 1 videos, you're going to see a module about your food journal. Okay, so go ahead and watch that, but then go ahead and print those off. You can print 12 copies of that. Unless you're a person that likes to use Google Docs, we do have that option as well. But go ahead and start using that and filling that out even in prep week. Okay, so this is your prep time. Use that because this is going to help us see kind of where you are at as you get started. It's going to build some awareness for you as well, so we can really coach you with your current habits to guide you to long-term success. Okay. Step number 5 is that we would love for you to take some before and after, or some before pictures, right? We'll get some after pictures, but this is really nice because it's not always about scale victory. We're going to see your body start to transform. We talked about printing off your food journals. We have this on here again because this is a very important part of this program. This is how you are going to be building habits. So please do step number 6. Step number 7, these are any protocols that I would assign to based on your medical intake form. So when I went through your medical intake form, overall, nothing super difficult or outstanding that we need to discuss. However, I did notice that with your sleep, not every night, but some nights you're waking up. I will tell you, under the sleep protocol, this is a short video. Go ahead and give it a watch. Okay, so if you click here, you can watch this video. But then under the video, I talk about a few products. I would highly recommend for you this Magnesium Calm Sleep Powder. Again, because it's not a chronic sleep concern, but more of just kind of an annoyance. I would recommend probably about 1/4 a teaspoon, about an hour before bed, of this Magnesium Calm Sleep Powder. Now, it is the sleep powder. It's not the regular powder. There's lots of different varieties out there. So you can click the link and it'll take you right there. But I think you're going to really enjoy what comes with this. Okay. All right. Awesome. So now let's go back to the checklist. Great. Okay. So we got through that. So your peptides, okay? So after completing your meeting with Dr. Melissa, she will be notifying my nursing staff, and my nursing staff draws up peptides on Mondays and Tuesdays, and you will receive a message here in Practice Better when we have those available. You are fairly local, so we can you can either pick them up, or if you prefer, we can ship them. But please let us know if you would like us to ship. And then lastly, once you have gotten through this information here, and you've gone through pretty much all of the steps except for step 8, go ahead and you can schedule a 15-minute call. And actually, you're going to be doing that with me. So we will set up your support call. I know that Sarah is going to be out of town, and so we will set up a support call for you on my calendar for 15 minutes. And during that support call, the goal is that I just want to make sure I'm answering any questions, concerns you have, making sure that you're really getting started on the right track. Okay? Awesome. So that is the onboarding checklist. The last thing that I wanted to cover is that we have accountability calls. Okay. And we currently have 4 accountability calls. So we have one on Monday night at 8 p.m., Tuesday morning at 10 p.m., and then we have a Wednesday and Thursday at noon. It looks like on your paperwork, you will be able to attend the noon Wednesday call. If that changes, no problem. We do record those calls, but here are the links for those calls. And so we really encourage getting on those calls. So I am excited to support you on this journey. Take it one step at a time. We definitely have some tasks for you to jump into, but no worries. You can use your onboarding checklist. And if anything comes up, any questions or concerns, go ahead and shoot me a message on this app in the chat box. Okay. All right. I can't wait to get started, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Jody.